Well, we're back, and we're talking about the organization Hope of Evansville and its wonderful work. And now Hope of Evansville has a new executive director, and his name is Joshua Calhoun. He joins us via Skype. Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations on your new position.
Thank you so much, Angie.
Tell us what you were doing before and when you took this position, Josh.
Well, prior to this, I was running a small home business, selling kitchen products on Amazon. And prior to that, I was working for Vectren. And so when Vectren did their downsizing, I was part of that group, and that's what spurred me to start a small business. And so for the past year, that's what I was doing. And I started missing community development. And so that's how I ended up coming to Hope of Evansville. And I've been here. This is my 6th week. And so it's been really exciting.
Well, it's exciting to see what you do, because we've had, of course, Nikki on the show many times. And so let our audience know more about the work of Hope and what your vision is now that you're the executive director.
Well, I plan to continue with our mission to promote, sustain, and build affordable housing and credit counseling for individuals in the area. And so I plan to continue that. I'm planning to potentially offer some additional services in those areas. But we're going to continue in what we've been doing. It seems to work. It has a good track record.
Well, yes, it does. And let's talk a bit about the issue of affordable housing in our community, because we hear people talk about it from all sides of the aisle. But where are we? Where do we stand as far as the need for affordable housing?
Well, the last time that I checked, there was about a shortage of about 2,000 affordable rental units. And so that's where we currently are with rental units. And we also work to help individuals to purchase their first home or to get into new homes. And so that's currently where we are. And so we have about 60% of the population here in Evansville are renters. And so we'd like to help more people to own homes, which would help them to generate wealth and that sort of thing. And so we're also building affordable units. We have a project going on now where we're going to build 60 more affordable units. And so that's how we're planning to help the issue.
When people come to you and they are, let's say their credit is not good and they've struggled, but they're trying to get their heads above water, what's the first priority when you're talking to a family or an individual about getting their life on track?
Well, first, we typically try to connect them to a program that's appropriate. So if they're looking to purchase a home, or if they're just looking for financial literacy, we have programs to assist with that. So the first thing we do is put them in a budgeting program. We have a program called Living the Dream for individuals who are looking to purchase a home eventually. And so they learn how to budget. They also learn about how to improve their credit. And for the individual that's looking to basically become more financially literate, we have a program called Fair Shot. And both of those programs work to educate individuals about finances.
Well, that's got to be rewarding to see somebody make that transition from really struggling to finally having a future that looks bright.
Absolutely, absolutely. We try to live out our name. We try to give hope to individuals where there may not seem to be hope, and our programs, I feel like, do that.
They certainly do. Josh, again, congratulations. I know I'll be talking to you more over the months and years.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure, Angie.
Good to see you. Take care.
You too.
We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.